In a world of cheap electronics and, well, speakers that are pretty much every device we own, it can be easy to think of a wireless speaker as anything that emits sound. But true audiophiles know that real sound needs not just technology, not just design, but passion for sound, which is why we're here at Bang & Olufsen. And I'm speaking with Marie Schmidt, who's going to tell us why the BeoSound 1 and 2 are the next devices you need in your audio space. Marie, tell me a little bit about these devices. You just presented them. They're going to be released to the world. They're beautiful, beautiful devices. And as we know, with Bang & Olufsen, they sound great. What went into the design?
So first and foremost, we always start by trying to understand what is the actual purpose of what we do. And from there, we relentlessly pursue that ambition. And with this one, it was to create speakers that would fit into a flexible lifestyle. So anything from how you operate the product to the way that it looks, that it has no direction, and the way that it disperses sound in 360 degrees is what's we've really pursued in this product. And then keeping it that simple. I mean, really the virtues of what Bang & Olufsen represents when it comes to design, craftsmanship, putting it all together. That has been the ambition, and we're pretty proud about where we are today.
Well, you should be, because walking into your booth, these aren't just speakers. I mean, they are works of art. They are beautiful. They come in all these beautiful colors from the rose pink all the way up to this sort of DeLorean stainless steel look. And the sound was absolutely phenomenal. I could not believe that this tiny little device sounded as good as it did, that it had as rich a bass as it did. But then again, we shouldn't be surprised, because that's what B&O is known for.
I would say that is the magic of our acquisitions. That we have some of the world's best acquisitions working back home in Denmark in Struer, and they put a lot of work into this, right? And I think that what they do, for Bang & Olufsen, it's not about loudness in our speakers. It's about clarity. It's about what we're trying to do, and really try to understand what the speaker is supposed to do for people and design from that. When we talk about design, it's not just about how it looks. It's about how it looks, how it works, how it feels, and how it sounds. So that needs to come together, and it's not about compromises. It's about creating a synthesis between the things we want to achieve. And this is the result. It's very, it's music. We have a lot of customers who want, sound devices to disappear, right? And our take is that the only solution is not to build it into the walls, right? But if you look at a speaker like that, it's super clean. You don't have any graphics on it. It's just tight. It sits there, and it will fit beautifully in with the rest of the things that you put into your living space.
Our audience is pretty techie, so they're going to look at this and wonder exactly how they're built. They are Wi-Fi connected, so you can stream to them. Right now, I believe you've got Google built into it. You can use it with your iTunes account. You can stream to it via Bluetooth devices. They're designed to be flexible, so I can start with one and then add another one for the kitchen and another one for the workroom. And in that sense, I'd say your biggest competitor, the one that's closest to your functionality, would be a company like Sonos, yes?
So Sonos has done an amazing job with what they've done. I think, in all honesty, having, multi-room systems is an expectation in the market these days. So I'd say that there are more players out there. I think the whole idea here, and one of the reasons that we really teamed up with Google, is to ensure that we can be as open as possible to give people the freedom of choice on what they want to bring into their system. And yes, Sonos is a competitor. There are so many other competitors. I think if you go with Bang & Olufsen, you're driven by passion. You're driven by a love of quality. You want the best of the best. And there are so many other things at stake when you buy us. So there are a lot of competitors out there. But we really try to be focused on what we need to do and what our customers want, and not so focused on what the other guys are bringing to market. I think that's what keeps us on edge, is that we really spend time trying to understand how people live. What are the needs? How do we fit into that? And that's basically the Bang & Olufsen magic, putting all of that together and really taming technology so it fits into the living space.
You don't have to convince me about the magic, because I have heard these sound off. I've seen how they work. The controls are intuitive. It's fantastically designed, but let me be honest with you, they're a little bit pricey. We're talking about over €1,000 all the way up to €1,600 for the larger one. Where do you see this being popular? Who's going to be the customer that says, this is the solution I want, and I'm willing to pay a little bit of an extra premium to get something that looks beautiful?
I think in the world of consumer electronics, there's a lot of novelty, right? And novelty wears off. I think what we try to do is create objects that people want to keep. And therefore, I think that there are decisions and compromises we're not willing to take in the process. I mean, we do not try to hit and target everyone, but we really try to understand the customers that we serve and give them, the best of the quality, nailing that exact use case, what the product is supposed to do. And we really put in an effort of not, hitting the right price point. We really work hard to strip away things that add costs. At the end of the day, we come out with products where we say, okay, this is the best possible product we can do at the best possible price.
Marie, I'm going to tell our audience that the best place that they can find these is the showroom, the local showroom that will have them. And the first time that they play them, I think they'll understand where that price goes into, where the quality comes from. But if they wanted to find out more online, if they wanted to see your entire line, not just the BeoSound that you introduced, but also the TV, where should they go?
Go to bangolufsen.com and they're there, and you can have a full story around the design philosophy, the sound tuning, how you can add to the system, how they work, and you can also find your local stores. So that's the best place to go right now.
Thank you very much for speaking with us. Thank you for sharing your technology and your products. Folks, this is the BeoSound. It's not a speaker. It's quality that you can keep.